Hello and welcome to ENHRP on YouTube, and welcome to today's video, slightly different, all about a photographic book. So as I said, today's video is about a photography book, in fact my photography book. Now there is hundreds of different places that do photography books, and there's hundreds of different offers you can get for a photography book. You can get them cheap, 20 quid for 100 pages I've seen, and I've got a few. But this particular company, I reached out to them and they offered me a discount to be able to get a very high quality photography book. This particular company is called Saal Digital, S-A-A-L, I'll link down below. And they offered me a discount, so I got £40 off the cost of this book. I'll give you the cost later on. For sort of like an honest review, but I wanted to go over it anyway because it's really nice. It's a very nice book indeed. So let's get on to it. So first of all, as you can see, my photography company name is there, Draycott Photography. I'll link that down below. Go and have a look. There's some really good photos on there, even if I do say so myself. And it is a photography showcase book. So this arrived probably about a week and a half after ordering it, which is not bad for a book printed just for you. There's only one copy and I have it here. And the total cost of this book was £54, including delivery, if you were to buy it yourself without the discount that I got thanks to Saal Digital. So yeah, it's not the cheapest by a long way, but I think this is one of those cases where you get what you pay for. I did add some extra bits onto it, so I added this very nice leatherette binding or leatherette cover that goes with it as well, and then you can have your stuff printed on top. It's very nicely done, very nicely finished, and as you can see as well, when I open the book, the spine there is it stays flat. It's one of those spines. Let me just zoom in slightly on that. So yeah, as you can see, it's made so that it stays flat so the pages don't flop around. Another sign of very good quality. So let's quickly go over what it actually looks like. So as I said, the book comes finished in a leatherette style. You can go for a normal binding and a normal cover, which does cost, I think the leatherette is about an extra £18 or something like that, which adds up the cost. So I wanted to give the full cost of this book as is if I didn't have the discount, but you can get books on there for 25 quid, pretty similar to this, just not with the extra bits on there. So I have gone for the glossy paper finish as well, and it is so nice. It's such a nice finish on this book. It's very photographic. It's basically like having proper photographs as you used to get printed for you, just in a book style. It's very nice indeed. So this particular photograph here is of Boscastle Bay or Boscastle Harbour in Cornwall. Stunning place, absolutely beautiful. And this is the entrance to the harbour in the natural cove as well. Very nice place indeed. As you can see, you can get text added onto there as well. I'll put a little bit of blurb about Draycott Photography. But the quality of the print is amazing. I'm just going to zoom in ever so slightly so you can see. Let's get that into focus. There we go. I'm hoping that's going to come out. But it is very nicely printed, very high quality, very good pixel density. It just looks really nice. Obviously you have to have good quality, high resolution photos to get the best of it, but one of the best photo books I have seen for print quality wise. Very nice indeed. Right, next picture. Now this again is from a holiday in Cornwall, and this is a place called Duckpool and Duckpool Beach, which is about 5 minutes from where we were staying. We were staying in a very sort of old-fashioned, no Wi-Fi, no telephone, no mobile phone signal cottage in the middle of nowhere in Cornwall, and it was beautiful. And this was about a 5-minute walk away, and you walk up a cliff, nice easy walk up there, and you get stunning sunsets. I only had one night where it worked, one night where it was good and there was no cloud or just a bit of cloud and the right amount of cloud. So yeah, as you can see, the sun is setting there, and just here which you probably won't be able to see, but there is a boat, or ship actually, which I think is a cargo ship, which is like about 4 pixels long, but I didn't notice that until someone actually brought this picture for me from work on printed out A3 for them. So yeah, again, very, very nice representation of colours. No pixelization in the picture at all that I can see, and very, very good quality. Very impressed. Right, next picture. Now I'll put this one in just to see how it coped with darkness when printing, because sometimes they can not be very good when you're getting them on photo books. This is actually close to where I live, Draycott in the Clay, and this is a sunrise on an early morning when I was taking the dog out. And obviously I managed to get the cows there silhouetted as well, so I just really like that photo, and it fitted nice into this as well. And again, very, very well printed. There's hardly any noise. The noise is on the photo. I know that from the photo that I've got, there is noise on there, which can't be helped sometimes, but just very, very nice detail, very fine printed. I'm just going to zoom in slightly on these trees. So there is no, it's very, very fine detail. As you can see, it's very, very sharp lines, showing you the cows as well. You can make out all of the detail on there. You can even make out the blades of grass. It's very, very well done as well. So moving on to the next picture. Again, this is Draycott in the Clay, and this is during the snow. I wanted to see how it handled the very, very white picture. Well, white and grey actually. It's a predominantly grey colour, but yeah, again, very, very nicely printed. The detail on it is absolutely stunning, and I did go for the extra glossy, extra thick card as well, and I think it is true photography paper. It's very, very good. Now I love this photo. These white bars are my fault. Looking back, I mispositioned the picture, so that's not the fault of the photography, the printers. It is my fault on there, but I love this photo. This was again in Cornwall. First time I'd ever photographed surfers, and they went really well down on Instagram as well. Some of my most liked photos ever. But I just like the action of this, the water splashing over him obviously riding the waves, terminology I don't really know much of. But yeah, very nice, and again, really, really well printed. Now, if you've ever looked at my website, you'll know that I like macro, and I love this photo. It's basically of a flower petal with a water droplets on it. The actual size of the water droplets is probably about that big. Less, half a centimetre or so, and I love macro photography, this, as it just brings it out. But going back onto the printing, I just think it works. It's so nice. It's such a well printed document, or well printed photo. And again, this is of a dandelion, a thing you see all the time, just done via macro, and again, such fine detail on the little spines, I don't know what you call them, the little hairs that come out of the top of the flowers. Just really, really well printed, very, very high quality finish. The only photo that's slightly skew-iff, and I think that's more down to the photo, the actual resolution. This one looks a little blurry, and I'm not sure if that is the photo that I uploaded. Because of that, it's not a very good quality. I thought it was. I thought there were all high quality ones. But yeah, that's the only one that's slightly disappointing, and I really like that photo as well. It's of a chrysanthemum, I think it is, if I remember rightly. And then this one, this I really like. It really does show the detail well. So this is a wild daisy. And as you can see, the actual quality of the print and the quality of the detail you get from this is amazing. Just very, very sharp. No smudges, no blurriness at all from the picture. Obviously, you've got to put in a proper good picture to be able to get it out, but the actual printing is really good compared to some other books I've had where that would be a blurry mess. Very impressed indeed. And again, I like this one. I've been trying to do this again today, and knocking the camera. I've been trying to do this again today and not succeeding particularly well. This is of a greba, I think you pronounce it, and basically just in the reflection of little droplets of water. But again, a macro shot, just works very nice on the book. I went for photos that were particularly I went for photos that would work in this landscape mode. You can obviously get loads of different, you can get pretty much any size and orientation you want. You can have portrait photos if you want to do some family snaps or showcase your portrait catalogue as well, you can do. But for photos like that, that works really well. Nice open space. All the detail pretty much in the centre, it's slightly off, but you know, you get what I mean. And again, very, very good representation of the photo that you see on the computer and behind the camera. Just very, very well printed out. Love it. This is my dog, that's Bryn. Oh, very cute. And again, it just prints out really well. I know I'm oversaying that again. I'm saying it a lot, but I'm really impressed with it. I think it's very good, and I think you really do get what you pay for. It just picks out his detail very well. His whiskers there, the background is nice and blurry, but still not overly done. Just very nicely presented photography book. And then this. Now, I didn't particularly rate this photo when I took it and when I was post-processing, but showing this book to other people, this is people's favourite photo. This is of, I think you pronounce it Linton Bay or Linton Harbour, again in Cornwall, in black and white. And it just represents it. There's no colour in there at all. It is literally a black and white photo, but it's very, very detailed, and just prints it and represents it very well. And then the final one on there is of a bird, a shmee, that is called, and apparently they're very rare in the UK, and I managed to snap it, which is quite good. But again, it represents the water, the feathers are nice and clear, very good detail on there. And that is it. So it's 21 pages, and it would cost you £54. So yeah, it's not the cheapest, but honestly, it's the best photography book I've had. I would happily use them again. Just the quality of their printing is very, very good. So thank you very much for watching. I will link all of this stuff down there. I would really recommend, if you want a very good high quality book, you've got some family photos, wedding photos, all that sort of stuff that you want to get printed, go and check out this company, Saal Digital. They print and they send it out to you about a week and a half. Very, very good service, very good customer service. When you make your book, when you want to make it, just download a bit of software. You make it all in your own time. You don't have to be online to do it. You can just download the software, prepare your book, get it exactly as you want it, then submit it, it uploads it, fires it away, you pay your money. Week and a half later, you get that back. Very nice indeed. So if you are interested in looking at my photography, Draycott Photography, it's draycottphotography.co.uk. I will link down there. Also link my Instagram and Twitter accounts and all that usual stuff if you want to follow me on there as well. Much appreciated. And if you like this video, thank you very much. Like and subscribe and share, and I will be back soon with a new video.